When a car manufacturer puts their biggest engine in their smallest car, it's almost always a recipe for real excitement. So meet this, the Aston Martin V12 Vantage, a spiritual successor to those big glorious Aston Martin muscle cars of the 70s, 80s and 90s. Aston Martin has shoehorned their high-power 6-litre V12 from the DBS into the hitherto baby Aston, the V8 Vantage. That means 510 brake horsepower and 420 pounds-foot of torque. But although the Vantage might be physically smaller than the DBS, it weighs just 15 kilos less than its big brother. Still, with 0 to 60 miles an hour arriving in 4.1 seconds and a top speed of 190 miles an hour, the V12 Vantage is senior league supercar quick. And there's more. Much firmer suspension, giant carbon ceramic brake discs, new lightweight wheels, sticky Pirelli P0 Corsa rubber and various small body enhancements make this a very different animal to any other Vantage. Well, what a gloriously rich and evocative cabin. The interior of the V12 Vantage features acres of Alcantara and leather and these fixed back carbon fibre bucket seats. This Alcantara steering wheel is a further reminder of the performance potential to come, but things only get really interesting when you sink this key into the dashboard. Moving away from rest isn't always easy in the Aston, thanks to an initially sleepy throttle, and the ride is very, very firm when you're driving around town. At least with the massive torque of the engine, you can virtually go from 1st to 6th in the manual box and miss out everything in between. But that's not why you buy a car such as this. Press Sport on the dashboard to liven things up a little bit and get ready for some truly epic performance. 2nd, 3rd, even 4th gear doesn't really make much difference. The V12 Vantage simply devours the road ahead of it, and all with the amazing sound of that V12 at work. Despite its weight, the Vantage is a car that you can really hustle. It feels surprisingly keen to change direction. But it's a hefty, almost macho car to drive quickly, and that gives it enormous character. The steering, although heavy at slow speeds, is always informative, and with this much power on tap, you can always break traction at the rear. The brakes too deserve special mention for their power and resilience. Supercars are about spectacular numbers, both with their performance and elsewhere, and the V12 Vantage is true to type. It costs £135,000, consumes fuel at an alarming rate with a combined MPG figure of only 17.3, and emits an awful lot of CO2. But to slate this very low volume, typically low mileage use Aston Martin for that is surely missing the point. This is a deeply emotional machine, brimming with character, a British aristocratic muscle car that sounds and drives as great as it looks.